You want to start? We're gonna perform the tricks and we're gonna try seeing how you guys did it. All right. Who wants to start?
I can go.
All right. So, Tianant, you want to start?
Yeah, okay. So, so these are like these three suits.
Right.
So they're pretty fancy cards. So like to show like there's no cheating or something. They're all in their own way. I haven't organized them in any way.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just show you.
Everybody
Okay,
have to guess how how they did this. Check out all of their hand movements. All right. Go ahead.
in any way, it doesn't matter. For example, just choose any suit. Choose any.
Arnav, you want to choose one? Actually, Vaishnav, you want to choose a suit?
Yeah.
Choose one.
Um, Actually, the J of diamonds, right? Is it correct?
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so we can put this anywhere you want in the thing. So I'll put it on top here and like this.
Okay.
And then you can just like, okay, to make look, I'll just like fix it again. So I'll just partition them in any way like this. You can do it how many times you want, but like I'll just do it 5 times. Yeah. You can do it as many times as you. Yeah, I think do it 5 times. Okay, and then I'll just divide it into two portions now. Okay, and then you can choose which one to go on top and which one. So we'll just put this one on top. It doesn't really matter. Okay, now, so I'm going to spell out the names. Wait. So I'm going to spell out their names. So we're going to do club first. CLUB. And then heart, HEART. And then diamond, DIAMOND. And we're going to do club again. CLUB. HEART. DIAMOND. And you can just put it anywhere. You don't have to do it again and again. So yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I think I did something wrong. Did I? Yeah.
All right. It's all right.
Do you want to try it again? No, it's fine. I'll try to do it in the end, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, we can do it at the end. No problem. But can I guess you learned this from Miss Mag, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it right. Got it right when I did like the first 3-4 times.
That's all right. I mean, the pressure with the class, it's all right. Arnav, you want to try?
Yeah. I have 21 cards. Just choose a card in your mind. So I'm just shuffling the cards and you stop me.
Okay.
Stop. Okay, I'm not seeing the card, but you choose it.
Okay.
You chose the card was this one.
Yeah.
And I'm just putting it in the middle.
All right.
I'm not seeing it.
All right.
See, it's just in the middle. I don't know.
Okay.
Now I'm giving it a simple cut. Okay.
Okay.
And one more shuffle that I don't know the name properly, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. One more shuffle I've done, and just I have 2 kings here with me.
Okay.
I'm just putting one on the top and one on the bottom.
All right.
And these 2 kings will decide your card.
Okay.
Just a second. And your card was this.
That's great. Okay. Can I? Does anyone have any guesses on how Arnav did this? Anusha, Vaishnav?
I don't know actually.
Guys, I'll give you a hint. He used one of the shuffling techniques. I know how Arnav did this. I won't say, but any guesses, guys? Remember the first class? What we learned? He used the bottom to use the way of getting the card to the bottom, didn't you? And then you put
Yeah,
the
actually, that was the second part, but the card you chose, I put it in the middle, and I used my pinky to give a cut from to give a gap from behind, and you can't see it from the front.
that's a great trick actually. Where did you learn this from? Ansh, you want to do the last one now? And then I'll show mine.
Okay.
Ansh, go ahead.
So choose a card in your mind.
Okay, chose one.
Okay. So, like, tell it, tell it, telling the end which pile the card is in. So,
Okay.
so just remember which pile your card's in.
Okay.
Which pile is it in?
In pile 3.
So this one?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You have to tell me again which pile is it in.
Okay.
Which pile is it in?
It is in pile 1.
Which pile is it in?
In pile 2.
Was this your card?
Yes, it is. Great job, actually. So this is a mathematical trick, right? As well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I've actually learned this trick before. It's a elimination trick. So every time he puts the 3 piles down, whichever card you're in, he keeps that one in the middle, right? Am I
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
So the one that has the
And
card
then
has to be
the
in the
last
middle.
fourth time, when you take half of the pile and you stop, you count a few cards, then you show the person your card, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's great, guys. Okay.
After,
Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn another trick. So as you can see, I have a normal pile, no setup over here. All right. Is everybody looking?
Yeah.
Setup. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do the normal trick where you can pick any card you want. Okay. So say you pick this card, not choosing at all. All right. So you pick this card, and I'm just going to look. Memorize the card.
Yeah.
All right. Now what we're gonna just do is we're gonna try mixing this card up in by doing a few ripple shuffles and some cuts. All right. So now usually magicians, what they do is they don't they don't tell you what they're gonna do, right? But now in this trick, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. In this trick, I'm gonna try to snap my fingers and try to turn your card around. Only your card in this deck. All right. But right now I can't do that because I don't know how to. Okay, let's figure this out by with each other. All right. So magicians, many people who aren't magicians actually think what they do is that we quickly take out what their card, right? And we put it somehow in between without the audience seeing. Now, this is near to impossible because how would I do this without you guys seeing the card, right? So this would be extremely hard. But all we do here is we just use magic. There's no other way to do this, all right? So I'm just going to take out this top card. And as you can see, I did nothing, right? So I'm just going to snap my fingers. And your card is going to be the one that it's faced up, right? This is your card.
yeah. That was our card.
So as you could see that I didn't do anything. All I did was snap my fingers and your card turned around. Do you guys have any idea how I did this? Vaishnav?
Like
As you know, with the 8, you turned the four, with the like the card you turned, the first one was the fourth one that you chose, and then the second one was 8, right? So with the 8 you turned off the fourth one, and then you kept the 8 on the top.
All right, we're getting somewhere. But how did I turn around the 4 in the middle?
Like with the 8 you would you took you took 8 from middle, and then you just turned it off, and then you the fourth one was already turned, so the eighth one the fourth was not turned, but the eighth one was turned, and then you just bought it you just picked it out from the cards, and then you placed it.
Turn on your camera and show us.
uh, it would be something like, if this is the card you have chosen, then you keep it like this, and the other card would be you would keep it like this. So while doing this, so you know that your card is somewhere here or something, somewhere here.
You're getting somewhere. Yeah, you're very close. How about I show the whole trick how I did it, all right? So what I did, number one, was I made you choose any card. So this is not a setup trick. Anusha, are you listening? Or Anusha? All right, so say, I think she's having some internet problem. Say you picked the Queen of Spades, right? So what I did was, number one, I put it on top. Now we have to keep this card always on top, all right?
Okay.
So what you have to do is, number one, in one class, I taught you how to do false cut.
Yeah,
Like
but I saw that in the YouTube video.
Yeah, or you could do a false cut like this, where you hit twice and do this. Arnav, do you remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So number one, you do a false cut. Your card stays on top, and then you can do a riffle shuffle. Now this riffle shuffle, remember the false shuffle, riffle shuffle, where you start shuffling, but then once you leave the cards, you make sure that the right hand one stays on top. So your top card will still be the Queen of Spades. Now, once you bring it together, you still have the Queen of Spades. Now we talk, right? Now we keep talking to the people, and we tell them, okay, now I'm gonna do this trick while showing you how I do this trick. Now, my main objective for this trick is to turn your card around. But right now, we don't have their card turned around. Now you talk to them and say that, well, many people think the way I turn around the card is by doing this. Now we do our main part of the trick, right? Now we do a ripple upwards, and we catch 2 cards, all right? And now once you got 2 cards, okay, now you show it to the audience and be like, now most people think is how I do the ripple, how I do this trick is I quickly pick up their top card and I place it somewhere in between. Now once you're placing it somewhere in between, you can place it anywhere, all right? And once you've placed it, you hold it. Now you have 2 cards over here, right? You have your card
Yeah, that's what I was
and
saying.
their card. Okay, yeah, you're close. And now what I have to do is you have to keep talking to them, and you have to slowly push in their card. All right. While talking to them, you push in their card like this. All right. And now once it's pushed in, make sure that it doesn't come out like that. All right. Now once it's pushed in, be like, now that's how most people think how I do it, but that it's impossible to move your hands that fast. And you just place this card on the top. Now you tell them that, well, let's actually do the trick by pure magic. I'm gonna snap my fingers, or you can say abracadabra or anything you want. All right. And then you open up the deck and you find your card over here. Turn it.
But what about the 8 that you also turned?
The 8, what I did was, don't you remember? So I took out both the 8 and this, and I pushed it in here, right? But all I have to push is the bottom card, all right? You see the bottom card? That's the only card that I'm pushing inside. And the 8, I'm taking back outside and putting it back on top. All right? So that's an example of showing them. Like many people think that I do my trick this way, but that's actually a way of getting the card inside. All right? Did you guys get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anusha, did you get it?
How do we do a false cut again? I forgot.
Like this.
So a false So false cut, what you have to do is you have to cut, all right? Then you take the top deck in your
Yeah.
right? And then you hit this one twice, the
When
bottom
you stop, when you keep the top there.
top
Okay,
and
yeah. Okay.
How did you like make it turn? I mean, I know I got it how you made it turn, but how did you like chose the card? Like how did you choose the card, the particular card?
no, there's no particular card. You can do this with any cards you want. You don't have to choose any particular card over here.
But
So
at the first, you show the audience that I'm choosing this card, right? Then you keep it inside. But then how do you get to know that I should pick up these both particular cards and then I should turn it?
once you pick their card, you keep it on
Yeah,
top. You have to keep the
on
card on top.
on top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah, done.
now you always have to keep their card on top even with shuffling. Now in the previous classes I taught a false cut, right? So once you do the false cut, you sling, right? And then you take your left hand, you grab it, okay?
Okay,
So the top deck in your left hand, all right? And the bottom deck on your right hand. Now you create a T shape. Now 1, 2, and then you drop the bottom deck and then you drop the top deck. So now this will keep the top card will still be their card. Now you
okay,
can also do a ripple shuffle. All right, a ripple shuffle is basically when you drop, 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 but then the last their top card will stay on the top. Okay, make sure that the top card is always staying like that. Did you get it?
but I don't know how to do a riffle shuffle.
Then that's fine. You can just stay to the cut. Just only do the cut if you can get the. All right.
Okay,
Now, once you have their card on top, all right. Now, what you have to do is you have to pick up 2 cards. How do we do this? Now we riffle through the deck with our thumb, all right. And then once we get 2 cards, right? Once we feel 2 cards, we take out these 2 cards and we start talking to them. Like many people think that how I do my tricks is I take my top card and I place it randomly in between so fast that the audience cannot see, right? But what you're actually doing is you're taking 2 cards, right? And now once you're taking
okay,
the 2 cards and you're placing it somewhere in between, now you have to keep talking to them, moving your hand so that they don't see this. Now you can keep your hand like this, right? And slowly push in this card down and down and down till it fits. Now you have only your 8, and once you're done talking, you can take out the 8 and be like, well, that's how many people think I do it in my trick, but no, that's not how I do my trick. I do my trick by magic, and you can snap your fingers and then you can show that the card is turned around. All right?
okay.
I'll give you some time.
Now,
Um,
now I got the same card.
Oh, that's
This
good.
this is the one, right?
You can
Oh,
use any card. You can use any card.
yeah, yeah.
But it's,
Wow.
yeah,
I'll just practice it and show it to you.
sure. Arnav, you have a question?
also I have also a doubt.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
When the card the chosen by the audience, you put it in between.
Sorry.
The card that is chosen by audience that you put in between.
Uh-huh.
How do you choose that one only? That one card only?
No. It can be any card. You don't have to choose a particular card. Don't worry. You can choose any card. The audience doesn't
How,
pick any particular card. They can choose any card they want. All right. Was that your doubt?
no, actually, I'm not getting. They choose anyone.
Yeah. Okay. Turn on your camera and let me show you. Yeah. So Arnav, what they do is once you're showing the audience, they can pick any card they want and you put it on top. All right.
Yeah.
And you done the shuffling and it still stays on top. What you have to do is you have to ripple through the deck and you get 2 cards, right? These can be any random 2 cards, but the top card will be their card. I'm sorry, the audience's card, and this card will be a random card. It doesn't have to be. You can switch it with some other one also, right? Sorry, not this one. You can switch this 8 with any other card. Doesn't matter, right? And then you do your talking, right? Then you can put it in between, all right? So you take this and you do your talking. Then many people think that's how I do my trick. but this is not actually how I do my trick. And once you're talking to them, you push their card inside with your index finger. So you're just talking and you push their card, and then once you're done pushing, you take out the random card and you put it back on top, because that's where it was. That's where they believe it was, right? Now we just go through the deck and we show them that their card is the only card that is turned around, right? Which I don't, yeah, over here. All right,
Yeah.
get it?
Can I show it to you now?
Practice?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
So something like I chose one card, then
Can you keep
this
your
one.
chin above or keep your camera a bit lower? Because I can't see the.
Okay, can you see?
Yeah.
I'm not just seeing the card. I'm just keeping it above this deck.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you see me, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'll just shuffle it. And then again.
All right.
Okay. Now, this one. Now I just take one card
Mm-hmm.
over here, and then I'm just going to distract the audience, and then slowly I'm going to just put this down, and then take this card.
You have to do all of this in front of us also.
Yeah.
Think
So,
that we are your audience and you have to distract us and do this, okay?
oh, so was this the card?
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah. I'll just practice this more efficiently.
Yeah,
So I can.
sure, no problem. Arnav, are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready. Can I show you the trick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I am riffling. You just choose.
Stop.
Stop. So here is your card. Just see this. I don't know.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna give it a shuffle.
Okay.
A riffle shuffle and a false card.
Okay.
And I will just snap a finger and your card will be reversed. Okay.
Okay.
So what do some people think that I'm gonna just put the suppose this is your card and I'm gonna reverse it so fastly and put it in between, but it is not possible, right?
Yeah, it isn't.
It is not possible, right? So I'm just snapping my finger.
Mm-hmm.
See. And your card gets reversed.
What?
Where? Just a second, I'm finding it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, that was the card. Great job, Arnav. Maybe once you were showing the cards, it must have gotten stuck in between.
Yeah.
But you got it. Monica and Ansh?
Yeah, okay, I'll do mine first. Then I'll. Okay, so pick a card. You can tell me to stop and I'll stop.
Alright.
What? I couldn't hear it. Okay, just stop.
Okay.
So this is your card. I'm not looking.
Okay. I see it.
Put on the top,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna do a false cut.
Don't do it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the riffle shuffle.
Okay.
Okay, and then so I'm gonna go to the card and I'm gonna get these two, and so then this is, wait, we have to put, okay. So most people think I do my tricks like this, but you think that like I'm gonna bring it out, but actually I'm not. This part is a bit confusing for me because it's hard to get the card in the back.
Yeah, but you have to find that because that's the main.
Yeah, okay. And then I'll just do it and I'm gonna find your card. So yeah.
That's great actually.
Was this your card?
Yes, it was. Okay. But practice that because that's the main part of the trick.
Yeah. It's one of them. Will you practice a bit more? Okay.
All right. Before Ansh, Vaishnav, do you want to perform?
Should I perform again?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just taking this card.
All
You
right.
see, I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah.
And then I'm keeping my stuff. Now I'm gonna take it back. Then now I am gonna pick two cards. I mean one. Just one card. There's just only one card. Okay, then I'll just put it over here. There's only one, and then I keep it over here. Now, if that card was it this one? I think 2 of hearts, right?
Yeah, the 2 of hearts.
Okay.
Good job. All right. So if you don't say that to the audience, you did great. All right.
Like I just get confused between you and audience. Like, what should I say?
All right. That's all right. Okay. Ansh, and then we'll end the class. I don't.
Can I show you my trick, the one that I like messed up in the beginning?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, okay. Switch the camera. Okay, so I'll just do this because like I think I messed up talking to the audience, so I'm just gonna do it myself. It doesn't matter, it can go anyway, but so okay, I'm gonna shuffle the cards first. So I'll just shuffle it anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I'll just do it like this, and I'll do the next suit. Okay, I'll just keep it like this. And I'll do hearts next. So I'm just gonna shuffle it again. And I'll just put it again. And shuffle it again. Okay. So now you can put it like any way you want. So I'll just do like this and this. And now I'm going to like divide it in three cards. Okay, and then I'm just gonna split it into 2 decks.
All right.
Okay, and I'll just put this on top of it. And I'm gonna do it now. So CLUB HEART DIAMOND
Okay.
CLUB HEART DIAMOND, and I'll just put it anyway now. So if the suit gods answer my call, they're gonna all turn back to, they're gonna come in their own suit. So you have the hearts here. They're gonna come back in the original thing, and then you have the clubs, and now you have the diamonds, and they're all back in order.
Oh, that's great. That's actually a great trick. All right. I think wait. Yeah, that's great.
Can I quickly show the trick?
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Choose any card.
Okay.
Wait, I'm actually do that one. So say stop.
Stop.
Okay, so I'm not looking.
Okay.
You keep it on top, and like do like this, and the two cards, and you flip it over. You don't show the audience.
Okay.
And which was your card? You just like put it inside. You take this one out, the extra, and then like you show it. Was this your card?
Yeah, it was. Great job. All right, that's good. I think we're done with this class. Did everybody get this trick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty much fun.
All right, so I'll see you next week, Ben. All right. If you could donate too, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Ask your parents.